Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you find yourself in. My name is Gluefoot. I'm running a touch late today. I apologize. I mean, I could have gotten to bed on time, but I was just playing Slay the Spire. So, you know how it is. Roguelikes, all that fun stuff. Alright. I was in Dirtmouth. I think I wanted to explore a bit more. Also, I figured out what the rancid eggs do. They're how you get the, regret back. When you don't want to go fight your ghost again, which is like... Okay. Wait. No, there wasn't a station that I got to in here. Oh, and I don't have the thingy on. The compass. Wait, I can just super dash that. Oh, hey. I have no clue where I am, but, you know. Is it a charm? Nah, just King's Idol. Okay. Alright, I think I just need to go up, and then there'll be a bench here. Ow. Oh, there's a little secret there I didn't get before. Shopkeeper's key. Ooh. Okay. Okay, well, we got that taken care of. Alright, let's swap out for a compass. Okay, yeah, I can go this way. Wait, did I try this before? No, I had not been here before. Interesting. Oh, god dang it. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, let's try that again. That just absolutely annihilated me, frankly. Dang it. That one just like... This might take a while. I also might need to reconsider the loadout. Just want to make sure I poke it from outside the arena. Also doesn't help that I don't start with any soul. Nope, got psyched out again. I should have a minute. Or not. Yeah, no, that's cool. Fucking... What? Okay. Compass, you're out. Do I just ignore healing and go all in on damage? Stalwart Shell might be worth it. I'm not nearby, so Thorns I think is not a good choice. Okay, so this is a dead end, though. But there is something over there. Oh, come on. Okay, well, at least I got that back. Oh, come on. What? Dude, is this doing like 2 hearts of damage? Like, what's up? Like, I'm genuinely confused how I'm dying that quickly. Gotta be some trick to this fight. And maybe load up on soul beforehand, I guess. There's a good chance it does 2 masks. Yeah. I mean, I also definitely get, like, keep getting knocked back into stuff. It's also hard to load up on soul, because this is, you know, again, Crystal Peak. Only the most, like, annoying area in the game. Oh. You go anywhere? Hi, Valley. Alright, well, I guess we just suffer. We're literally on survival strats. Okay, so him landing on you does 2 masks. Hitting you also does 2 masks. Ah, come on. Yeah, so everything in that fight does 2 masks. Good to know. I already knew that, actually, but yeah. I know that was like one of the big complaints. Okay, well, again, just ultra cautious. Or, you know, you can just leap right on top of me. That's cool. Dude, what? And I can't pogo him. Literally cannot. How? Oh, stalwart shell, right? Dude, what the hell? This dude cannot have that much health if he's doing, like, that much damage to me, though. Like, Silksong was at least supposedly balanced around everything having, like, 2 or 3 hearts, you know? Supposedly does a lot of heavy lifting. I don't know. I think that, like, I do genuinely have faith that, like, Team Cherry wanted their game to be a more Souls-like than Metroidvania game, and thus, like, you know, pretty difficult. Oh, come on. I touch literally anything in there and I get 2 hearts of damage. Because we're like, Hollow Knight, I feel like kind of skirts the edge of it still a bit more between the 2 game types. Though, that said, like, Dark Souls it is in of itself kind of a Metroidvania. Like, with how you're unlocking shortcuts and stuff. But anyway, I haven't had any of my coffee. Is it still warm? Oh, it's like perfect temperature. Dude, what? Okay, well, I noticed that I was full on soul in that fight. I think that was due to Grub Song. I think I can take off Soul Catcher and put on Quick Focus? No, quick focus is 3. Take off mark of pride, long nail, quick focus. Let's try that. And if not, we're just gonna do like cheese strats and just fucking not even heal. And just use like Joni's blessing and stuff. Okay, that was a misinput. That was my fault, but that was a misinput. That was close. And no. Of course not. No, of course that wouldn't work. First try. Alright, we'll give this like 2 more tries, then I'm gonna... 2 more good tries, I should say. Okay. What the... Dude! And I was so close. But like those 3 hits initially just kept me like so focused on healing. I'm trying to like bait the ghost from outside so that I don't like get the fight started too early. God, this is just annoying. At least, like, the hurt boxes on the, lasers aren't, like, too bad. Like, they actually feel generous, if anything. I don't know if that's because of Stalwart Shell or not. Both in terms of timing and in size. That was a dumb move. I locked myself in an animation. Okay, well, I don't know what worked that time, but sure. Yay, another mask fragment. Okay, let's switch the loadout again. I'll take off quick focus. Right. And we'll do Gathering Swarm. Yes, I did get that. Oh, I needed... Did I need the double jump for this? Oh, that's too funny. I want to actually see what that was before I go over here. No, it's in the next room over. Okay. And this is just some, like, mine shaft that I had fallen down? Can I even go up there? No. No. Okay. Ooh. No. Alright. Well, worth a shot. Also, is Coliseum a Fool's DLC? Because it strikes me as DLC, but I never actually bothered to check. And I said I was going to do it last time, but I hadn't yet. Ow. Yeah, close enough. I do have Grub Song on, right? Yes. Oh, and I still have Stalwart Shell on. You think it was base game? Okay. Is it required for the true end? Well, I shouldn't ask that, actually. I should just do it. Never mind. Ignore the question. No, not quite. What question exactly? Very glad I didn't take damage there. Okay, so I actually have a Final Fantasy question, though. Draknus had mentioned getting, like, one of each roll to either 70 or 80 for, like, a secret Shadowbringers questline. Is that, like... Is DPS considered one roll for the sake of roll quests in Shadowbringers, or is it, like, melee ranged magic each have their own roll quests? Okay, they're all considered one. Wait, they are not all considered one? So Shadowbringers has different role quests for melee, ranged, and magic DPS. They are separate, okay. Okay, good to know. I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway. I'm well on my way to ranged. And then I'll just, you know, when I eventually get around to Shadowbringers, if I'm able to do Shadowbringers, that means I have access to Dancer. And I think I would prefer Dancer over Machinist. Although I kind of want to try Machinist. I want to see what the robot does, you know? Also, I'm American, so I think I'm obligated to at least try Machinist. When you ask two directly opposing questions? What do you mean? I asked the... What? Play the tape. I have DVR off, but play the tape. Sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you with it. I am trying to ask these in good faith. Ugh, sorry. Bit of a clenched moment there. No, I asked if they... No, I didn't ask. I was responding to when you said no. You said no, and I'm like, so they are the same. Right? Because it's like, I think I first asked if they were separate, right? You said no, and I interpreted that as... Whatever. Either way, it's settled. There are 5 role quests. Oh my god, no. Okay, now you... I don't care if you're fucking with me or not. Energy contained. Wait, is that all it said? Energy contained? Either way, there are 5 role quests. I think the better question to ask is, are there 5 or 3 role quests in Shadowbringers? Or role quest lines? I think that's the way to make things ultra clear. 5, okay. Okay, yeah, sorry for the confusion. I don't think I was trying to... I didn't think I was asking it that confusingly, but then again, you know, I'm just someone talking into a screen for 4 hours a day. So, what do I know? But yeah, either way, kind of more to the point. If I'm able to do Shadowbringers, I'm able to pick up Dancer. And then I've already started Red Mage. And Monk has kind of been my main DPS job. Can't ever get that fast enough. Yeah, like Dancer and... I guess, let's see, what are the ranged... And when I say... I differentiate ranged physical and ranged magic as ranged and then magic. Like, that's how I do it. I'm doing it based off the titles of, like, the Joe Cat videos. Which I just rewatch now just for fun. Bard, Machinist, Dancer. That's it? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know anyone besides those. That's... Considering how many magic DPS there are, that feels kind of sad. Well, let's see. I mean, let's check. Like, what are the magic DPS? Right? There's Black Mage, Summoner. And let's only do up to Shadowbringers, because that's when Dancer came out and Machinist was there. Red Mage, Black Mage, Summoner. Wait, is that it? And then, like, Pictomancer was added in Dawn Trail. Oh, wow. There's really only 3 magic DPS. I, for some reason, thought there was more. I think I had just been, like, including, like... I had been conflating, like, Scholar with Summoner or something. And then, like, got confused that it's like, oh, right, the healer is... Yeah, Black Mage, Red Mage, Summoner. Yeah, why, like... Because melee DPS then has... well, it has 6, right? Or maybe 7 now with Dawn Trail. Because Realm Reborn was, Monk, Dragoon, Ninja, which was added in post-ARR, I know. Samurai, which was Stormblood, then Reaper and Viper. Yeah, so it is 6. So they are keeping the numbers fairly balanced. It's just interesting that, like, the division is, like, nearly exactly half for, ranged and magic DPS. No, that's, like, I think that speaks to, like, very, like, solid game design sensibilities. Can I short hop? Will that kill me? Okay, it'll kill me if I do that. And then obviously, like, tanks and healers are just kind of their own thing. I don't think you can really, Oh. Probs have tank and fizz range. Yeah. That makes sense. And I had this discussion on a Final Fantasy stream. But it would, at the same time, also suck if, like, those two were always forced to be paired together, right? Because, like... Oh. Hallownest Crown. Because, right, like, that was the Shadowbringers. Those were the Shadowbringers classes, was, you know, tank and physical ranged. But I had this discussion that it's, like... They can't really... It's hard for them to add 3... Like, or rather, it's hard for them to add a tank and a healer in the same expansion, because that forces them to do both DPS for the next expansion. Right? And, like, the only time they've added both a tank and a healer in the same expansion was Heaven's Ward. And they also added... They had... If you include Ninja in there, which... I am hesitant to, but I think for the sake of the discussion, right, but, like, if they stick to structure, then they're still just, like, you know, then that is what they do, is that, like, there is no way for them to stick to, like, yeah, and it does, I mean, does Pictomancer, like, fit the vibe of Dawn Trail, I guess, is kind of the question. Like, I know Viper's on the cover. Anyway. Ooh, that was well worth the trip. Try not to get too creative for melee DPS. Yeah, they might actually do something that, Big Joe's pretty disconnected. Is there no lore here? I would have thought there would have been lore. Alright, well, we'll go back down to the bench and see what I missed. No more than, say, Gunbreaker and Shadowbringers. Wasn't Gunbreaker kind of connected because that's where Thancred gets over some of his depression? Alright, well, that wasn't exactly where I was anticipating. Oh, I should super dash up there. Gunbreaker should be in Stormblood. Oh. Okay. The area where Gunbreaker comes from is Stormblood, I see. Yeah, I think that they probably just wanted, like, more time to flesh out Gunbreaker. Is probably what that was. Or they didn't want to add a tank to expansions in a row. I don't know. I want, like... I need to see, like, I guess not GDC talks if they do... do the... Well... Just like more, because I guess Yoshi P would be the person to make the decision on that. So, yeah, like, I guess in, like, a dev letter or something, like, if he had said anything. I don't know. It's just interesting to think about. Well, like, he does, like, letter from the producer, doesn't he? He does love teasing jobs for expansions, sure. I mean, wasn't there, like, kind of a whole bit where he dressed up as a black mage? Oh, TMNT for Picto? That is wild, actually. That's really funny. Oh, it still just takes me back here. Yeah, okay, I can deal with that. Are all named after artists. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah. Well, but also I think that, like, Pictomancer's whole thing is, like, using, well, not whole thing, but, like, part of their bit is, like, using Moogles, right? And that's a very, it's a very, like, childlike kind of thing. And I don't mean that, like, demeaningly. Well, yeah, no, he mains, oh, the Moogle is just one attack? Okay. But, I mean, like, you pick up the job, I've seen the job, start quest in the 12's Wood. Or in New Gridania. And, like, that's where the... I know, but, like, I understand what you're saying with the, like, artist is Picto, but, like, I think it operates on a... I mean, not just that it's, that there's, like, the one Moogle in New Gridania, but that, like, the Moogles... Well, I guess there are a lot of, like, Moogle settlements, so I shouldn't really, like, read into that too much. I don't know. I keep wanting to connect Pictomancer to Moogles, I think. And I think that that's just a me thing. Which, did they add a Pictomancer weapon to King Moggle Mog? Because they added, like, that was a ARR boss, but they have, like, Dark Knight weapon and stuff for it. Okay, so I did miss some... That one just leads back down. Oh, I should super dash off the other... If I super dash off the other way, does that actually just kill me? An interesting question. There's still a bit more. I could probably find something if I dash the other way off Hollowness Crown. Only goes up to, like, Stormblood. Ah, that sucks. Could you imagine, though, a Moogle Scythe? Moogle Scythe would be so sick, actually. You couldn't do imagine? Yeah, exactly. Wait, I need to be going the other way if I want to dash. Oh. No Moogle laser pointers. Oh, that would also be funny, the Moogle no-lits. Forgot I can deflect those projectiles. I haven't fought those annoying little buggers in a while. Okay, back at it again. Let's dash the other way off of Hollowness Crown and see what happens. Jesus, that took way too much damage. There wasn't anything over here, right? Helldivers 2 is still 134 gigabytes. Yeah, I had to uninstall. Also, I want to read these things, but I'm like not putting together the lore here just yet. And don't say anything, but like, why can't I read, like, this one? You know? Nope, you're not high enough. Alright, looks like it just won't let me go off that side. Let's go down and then just go to the lower... Or maybe it's like a stage for a festival. Yeah. Fire festival based on the population. DJ Hornet. I saw a fan art that had, like, Hornet taking off her mask, and underneath it was Your Forger from Spy Family. Worth it. Okay, that's gonna be difficult. This is going to be exceedingly difficult. Please don't be a fake. Is that all that was back here was just the grub? I mean, I'm happy to get it, but like... How? What? Oh boy. How am I going to get back? Am I going to have to rancid egg this? I might actually have to spend the rancid egg. Assuming I can get back to Dirtmouth in one piece. Which is a bit of an assumption. Oh, wait, no, I can dream nail. I think that's worth it. Aha! Okay, that looks like that's Crystal Peak fully explored. Yeah, because there's nothing to explore between Honest Crown and there. Hell yeah. Okay. I need to remember that I can get to the Colosseum of Fools pretty easily from here. So that I don't, like, overextend myself. I can go to King's Station and continue exploring Kingdom's Edge. I think that's what I might do next. See, gold was lore, I'm pretty sure. There's a bit more of deepness to look at. Where do I want to go? Ooh, a little bit more in the fungal wastes. Wonder what's over there. But yeah, like... Wait, what did that mean? Oh, that was a shortcut that I hadn't unlocked. I need to go through Queen's Gardens, or potentially even Deep Nest to get there. Oh, it is, like, so breathtaking to actually, like, have almost everything explored. Okay, well, let's go to King's Station. Explore the rest of Deep Nest. Or, sorry, Kingdom's Edge. Hidden Station? King Station. There we go. Almost missed it. Yeah. 4K Geo, though. I don't even know what to do with all this. Like, I think I've bought everything. Except I need another charm for that, like, last charm notch from the vendor in the Infected Crossroads. Wait. Okay, I haven't explored down there yet. I was like, huh? Okay, well, let's go down. I don't take acid damage anymore, so I don't really need to hesitate. Oh, I do need to watch out for that, though. Eh? Is this a shortcut I haven't unlocked? I'm gonna say this is a shortcut I haven't unlocked. Yeah, and it comes up from the tram. Based on the outline, the fact that it has an outline like that. That is kind of a spoiler, I guess. I have a good amount of Queen's Gardens to explore. Green Path, not so much. Bog Canyon's done. Not much more in Deep Nest, based on the map. Anything more in Ancient Basin? No. Okay, shortcut. And then I'll just go over. Ooze. I think that's a reference to the Onion Knight. Or it feels like it is. Alright, you're just the place full of, like, hella infected. No. Wait, did I miss anything up here? I'm just in Geo. Honestly, though, actually, I could see someone putting hornets like yeah into like a beat drop or something. That'd actually be pretty fun. Let's go get the bench. Might as well. There might also be some lore over there that I don't remember. Oh, hello. I think that guy's just best avoided. And of course there's another one. Wait, did I go in here? I think I had. Yes, I know why you're here. You come to learn a nail art from the legendary nail master Oro. Pass down my teachings. Yeah, I'll learn the... Did you miss anything? Not really. But I think I'm learning the final nail art, so that's nice. Dash slash. Ooh. You remind me of my brothers. I've taught you all I can. Go back into the world, traveler, and leave me to my solitude. Brother Mato, in your lonely home at the top of the world, do you still think of me as an enemy? In the future, if you will listen, I will tell you why I chose to tread this path. Okay. Ow. Those guys are just terrifying because of the screen shake. And like no other reason. Alright. Now back to what we were doing before. There wasn't an achievement for that, which I'm kind of sad about. I guess I did just pay money. No secret path down here. Again! With these things. Can I dream nail them in some way? I think I already tried that, but I'll try again. Okay, well, none of my spells work in a way that I can figure out on it. Okay. Well, some ability is needed here. Or sorry, not here. Here. Oh, okay. I need to get some soul. Yippee. Or wait, does that only collapse in from above? I thought using the up smash would get it. Alright, well, whatever. Wanderer's Journal. Ow. Any other secrets over here? Not really. Need to go up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that was a grub back here. Okay. I was like... Yeah, letter from the producer this Friday. Yeah. Interesting that it is on Halloween. Is that still... I don't think I saw the time. I don't remember the time, but whether it was in JST or not. Because by the time it comes out, it might be November 1st in Japan. So sorry if I'm peeking the mic. It's definitely not intentional. Still just getting used to my settings. Oh. Okay, well. At least Geo isn't destroyed. That was super delayed hit. But yeah, like I want to see, because I'm not sure that that Japan has like an equivalent of GDC, because like GDC, I love watching GDC talks, but for all they are you know, restricted to English basically, right? Aha. Another Wanderer's Journal. Ooh, and a nice little tent. GDC? Game Developers Conference. It is a... It's a place where, like, game developers, like, share their stuff. If you ever see... And this is... I always have, like, mixed feelings about Bungie, but I side on the, I definitely side on, like, the developers when it comes to Bungie. Like, when it comes to developers versus executives, like, it always is correct to side against executives, and being with the devs, but, like, game developers give talks about, like, game design and stuff to other game developers. Actually, I'll just drop the whole Bungie thing. And so it's, like, interesting, like, if you look up, Manifold Garden, it's, like, this physicist explaining how he, like, made his game, and it's, like, why it actually functions the way it does. Yeah, so it's stuff like that. Where it's like, here's how we made this thing work. Or like, here are some design decisions we made. Or like, here's some things we wish we would have done. Oh, hello. Am I gonna die? I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, here's Hornet. I'd been told that the final Hornet fight was a, like, considered a DLC thing. You'd pursue the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak could bear. Well, let's test that theory. Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal and I feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. But that's not this one. Ah, okay. Show me you can accept this kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Oh. Ow. Okay. Well, I'm still just relearning Hornet's moveset because it's been, like, a long time since I've fought her. Ow. Yeah, that was deserved. Okay. Need to put on... Really does help you to prepare for fight as Hornet in Silksong. Yeah, and I like that. Like, the only thing I think that I can even compare is, if somehow you were a new player in DMC 4, and then, because you, like, fight Dante in that. Also, I guess in DMC 5, fighting, Virgil prepares you to fight as Virgil. In, like, a decent enough way. Alright, do I want spells? Mark of Pride and Grub Song are kind of just too good to give up. Could do also Spores and Mark of Thorns, though. Now, Quick Focus needs 3. Quick Focus might be the way to go. Stalwart Shell, I'm actually not sure will be that useful. Her attacks are very telegraphed. That leaves room for Soul Catcher. Or I could do Spore Shroom Thorns of Agony. Which are very good because the moves I've been caught in... Like, Spore Shroom plus Quick Focus... Or, sorry. Yeah, no, Spore Shroom. Spore Shroom plus Quick Focus, right? Like, gives me a lot of opportunity to deal just, like, passive damage to her. Letter is at 11 GMT. Or 2208. Okay, yeah, so it would... So it's late. So it's still Halloween, but it's just late in Japan. And Japan is like basically AEDT, excuse me. Yeah. Ow. 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 I'm gonna die. Yep. Nice noon for you, roughly. Yeah. Alright, well, that was quick. I know I have one more nail sharpening I can do as well, which is part of why I want to explore, is I want to, like, you know, do everything. Ow. Pogo remains too strong. She can counter though, so I have to watch out for that. Okay, this gives me a nice arena to fight in though. Ow. Ow. Oh boy. What's cool? Stares into the distance. Have you ever heard of Pogo? No, it's true though. Like, ooh. You prepared your post box and Voices of the Wood? That's cool that you can, like, transfer items between saves. And I take it you need to, like, make a new save in order to experience the new content, but... or at least to some extent. Also, I'm definitely missing the longer reach. Mostly because the map changes. Oh, okay, was not expecting that. Also need to not literally stand right on top of her. Ow. Just hit me with the total tipper. Oh. Dang it, that was quick. Any update just adds new items or something, generally safe to play on older saves. I see. Yeah, no, it's like, I feel like I'm fighting Marth in Smash. Like a really good Marth player. Whatever, as long as the ghost keeps spawning there, I'm fine to keep throwing myself at this. Like, the fight's not too bad. Ow. Ow. Okay, that one I dashed into. I'm making a lot of dumb mistakes here. Ow. Okay, at least none of her attacks are like the full arena. Oh, meant to heal there? Kind of glad I didn't. Okay, a lot of hits. Alright. Ow. Okay, dude, seriously? Give me like a second. I get that that's not the point, but... Dang it. Literally just touches me and I die. That's annoying. I think I almost had it, though. My hands are getting sweaty, though. And that is annoying in its own way. Get the fight down? Yeah. I think things just, like, got a little chaotic with trying to clear the room. And I was also still trying to, like, pay attention to chat and stuff. It's extremely learnable. Yeah. I mean, the extra audio cues really help as well. Like, the fact that Hornet is actually... Call it Margit syndrome? What? Glad they changed her voice for Silk Song. First boss, very hard time, cakewalk time after. Yeah. I misjudged the distance on that. Quick charge is actually doing really well for me, though, so I'm glad I put that on. Almost every Souls-like boss is that. Yeah, I mean, it really, the whole name of the game really is just learning patience. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Very not good. So glad I avoided that and didn't actually take damage. Did I say as I immediately take damage? Of course. Sekiro's more about learning impatience. Yeah, you do have to be very aggressive in Sekiro, I know. But, like, patience also in a, like, meta context, right? Where it's like, okay, like, death is not the end. Right? Like, death is baked into the game. And I think once you embrace that fact, the game kind of opens up. Because, like, I don't think I would have gotten through Dark Souls well, excuse me, Dark Souls or even this game if death weren't as smooth an experience as it was. Like, the fact that there's, like, barely any loading screen. Right? Yep. Hmm. Hmm. I was about to say never punished, but like... Okay. That one I literally should have, like, surfed her nail. I'm just gonna heal up this time. That one yeah. Oh, hello. I'll just take that on the chin. Okay. I was out of the way. Okay, I have a chance to heal one heart here. Nope. Okay, no, use it to heal. Don't get greedy with damage. Or just, you know, she pops the weakness phase early and I just die. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That could have ended very badly for me. And it might still. Okay. Ah. No Makiri counter here. Yeah. It would be very nice. But alas. I mean, let's see. Does... Charms, right. Grub Song, Long Nail, Soul Catcher. Those are... I mean, those are pretty good. Like, what I'm after. Might change out Long Nail for Spore Shroom and Thorns of Agony. I don't know. It's a tough call. But Quick Focus, I think... it feels necessary to me right now. Just to, like, give me space to heal in, like, in between certain attacks. Okay, I just misjudged that. Hey. Hey, now. So Pogo just isn't being as effective for me. Like, she's blocking a lot. Wait, have I always streamed on Twitch too? I'd say for the past month or so I have. Okay. Okay, buddy. But I recently figured out multi-streaming. Oh my god. I need to remember the wall grab tech is... I don't need to, but, like, remembering the wall grab tech helps. But, like, holy fuck. I might need a break in a minute. There's a weird jump. Yeah, I'm just, like, getting hangry as well, I think. Like, I can feel myself. Oh, also, let me get some water. God. Yeah, I mean, jank like that happens. You know, you kind of just gotta deal with it. You know? Kind of want to put on Mark of Pride again, just because of the amount of reach it gave. Was not anticipating that little slide after. Okay, that was my bad. What? I wasn't even keeping track of my hearts there. I think I take off Soul Catcher and put on Mark of Pride and Spore Shroom. Also, I'm not using spells on you. I don't know that. Not sure if that feels wise. I do like that I can pogo the ghost, though. I gotta remember to... I think staying close to her is a better strat because it allows me to better pogo. Okay, that was just a bad input. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing there. Oh. Yeah, I get so much damage from that. Oh my god. I don't actually know if it's good damage, but like... Yep, I'm gonna... Oh. Wow! Okay, she just turned into a fucking heat-seeking missile, okay. I guess that wasn't a super, like, fast way. I don't know. I think I just need to remember to super dash to, like, stay on the wall. That was fucked. I mean, I just blocked the screen with a ton of particle effects. I already knew that she could, like, find me. She could do that seeking attack in the air. So that wasn't, like, a total surprise. It was just like, ugh. Also, like, relying on Spore Shroom, I think, is, like, a bad habit. I need to remember to, again, take my own notes and stay close. Except that. And that. Nope, I'm gonna die. Yep. This is irritating. Which is why I say I'm getting hangry, is I just noticed myself being, like, just thinking about being hungry, and... But I want to give it another half hour. And plus, I knew that there was at least one other Hornet fight based on the fact that I have... in Hunter's Journal, she's so mean. I mean, it's kind of the point, right? Oh god, fuck Nosk. That was an annoying fight. Thinking about Nosk and Elder Knights on it, or Wanderer Knights, makes me realize that it's like, it's not actually that bad. But yeah, see, in the Hunter's Journal, I had, you know, one more to, like, decipher the notes. Okay. I need to stop dashing into the attacks. Heal. Okay, that one I could have sworn I dashed past, but, you know, is what it is. Okay, that was mean. Oh, come on! Oh, I could have died there easy. And, yeah. I just need a minute after that one. That one, like, I felt like I was actually pretty close. And what else can I put on? I know I'm examining the loadout a lot, but, like, that kind of does feel like the thing to change. I don't really feel like my technique's too bad. I felt like I did a good job of staying close in that one. It felt like a very steady strategy. It's just, like, the lack of soul... I mean, ironically, the lack of soul, I think, kind of helped me because it forced me to, like, not rely on healing. Getting closer each time? I'm not, though. Like, I guess in some sense I am, but, like, in terms of health bar, not necessarily, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes she just absolutely, like, takes me for a ride. Yeah, that time I got less passive damage out of Spore Shroom there. That I misinterpreted what move she was gonna do. That I just got greedy. It's healing. That's the difficulty, is that she dashes down and then she immediately does the needle throw. Yeah, ugh. Yeah, that one I got greedy. And that just, like, loses me soul when I do that. Okay, that I just dashed into her. No, do not heal there. I can't heal now. Great. Because I wasted the fucking soul on a spell on accident. Okay, I can heal here. Come on, jump at me. Or, you know, do that. That's cool too. Oh my god. Is there like a more spell kind of loadout I can do, I wonder? I don't know. I'll try it this way. This does feel like the strat to do. Well, actually, hold on. Mark of Thorns might actually get me more mileage, considering that I'm not taking damage from the needle throw as much. Well, I could try Defender's Crest and it would actually like leave stuff behind, but then I would get weird dialogue. So I don't know. I just didn't feel like I was getting as much mileage as maybe I had thought out of Spore Shroom. Ugh. I also need to get better at pogoing there. I think the pogoing is just kind of jank on her because I can sometimes just land on her head. That I dashed into an attack. Okay, I'm just getting greedy with... Oh. Okay, there we go. Oh, yep, that was a bad idea. Heal up. Bruh. I need to remember to jump as well when she does the dive at me, because that makes it easier to pogo, as well as doesn't make me susceptible to like a follow-up as badly. Oh. Well, there we go. What? Why? Why there? I guess Mark of Thorns did it? I don't know. So strong. You could do it if you had the will. Could you raise your nail once, knowing its tragic conception? And knowing yourself? And do it, Ghost of Hallownest. Head onward. Burn that mark upon your shell and claim yourself as king. Oh. Okay, so that's the end goal. Yeah. Okay. I need to add better TTV emotes. I have a couple in mind. King's Brand. Hallownest shall recognize a new ruler. The kingdom's gates will open. What did I do? Ow. Please don't let me die. Oop. Oh, thank you. Just drops me like a sack of potatoes. I don't know where the bench is. And I still don't have the thing that lets me get past those darkness walls. Like, what the hell? I expected more. Alright, well, quick focus comes off. Bull catcher goes on. Compass goes on. Mark of Thorns off. Gatherer on. Solid. Hornet's a real homie when she isn't trying to kill you. Listen, the best homies do... I'm not going to say the best homies try to kill you. The best homies try to kill you if you're in a shonen anime. And I think to some extent that's what this is. Cast off shell. Okay, I've explored everything I can here. For now. There's a shortcut, and I need another ability. Goku and Frieza. I was thinking Goku and Vegeta. I mean, Vegeta tried to kill Goku at first, at least, but then they're like, nah. Oh, right, I need to take the tram. So I need to go to the palace grounds. I'm very tempted to just teleport back, but I think I can make it back on my own, and I think it's worth the trip. Save 1 dream essence. Does it only cost me 1 dream essence? Do any dream disallowing use of the dream gate. Okay, well I have the shopkeeper's key. I don't... So I know that... Well... Screw it. I'm just going to teleport back. I don't want to travel all that way. I've only used it like 3 times, so... It's not actually, like, interfering with any of my major plans. Alright, let's go to Dirtmouth and see if I can find where that vendor's cellar was. Because I remember the shopkeep had said something about a key. But I don't know where the actual cellar is. I've read this a bunch of times. I think I've read it on stream as well. Oh. White Wanderer, don't be shy. Cold outside. Bed is soft. Secret admirer. Not so secret admirer, I guess. Kind of weird to sneak into her house, though. Ooh. So another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the great nail sage, I must recognize your skill. You would have mastered the arts of my remaining pupils. Now tradition decrees you too may hold the symbol. Wear it proudly, Nail Master. You shall be the last to receive its like. Nail Master's glory. Ooh, does that do more damage? Okay, but I need... Dude, where was your key? I'll be up briefly and eager to take your geo and trade for my precious wares. But again, dude, you had a key.
Oh, whoopa.
Thought I'd lost it for good. Did you find any of those little mines? Perhaps we're very curious. I have no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Really? Very honest of you to return it to me. Yes, very kind. And now I can open my old storeroom up. I can sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust in there. These items may be a little time-worn, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. Take a look. Sprint Master. Ooh. Heavy blow. Heh, nice. Elegant key. I think I can buy all this, right? 400, 750, 1550, 2450, 3250. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's buy the charms first, actually. Because then there is a charm notch that I can buy. I'm gonna check if I actually can, or like how much geo I need to buy it before I buy the other stuff. I need to check the map. Let's see, I think I got to it from the resting grounds? It's pretty easy to get to from the Forgotten Crossroads. I don't know, it was just like really funny to me that I beat Hornet when I like just wasn't expecting it at all. Ugh. Oh god. Oh, can I not go down here anymore? Oh, that's been completely blocked off. Okay. Resting grounds, I guess? I also need to, like, I maybe need to fight all of the stuff in the resting grounds to get the rest of the 1200 essence I need. Yeah, cross Blue Lake, and then, yeah. So I think I have what I need to get the true ending, though. Because that feels like, you know, the point of that last Hornet fight. Was be like, ah yes, you get the true ending now. Okay, 1400. So we still have 800 for that key. Excuse me. Sorry, I sneezed. I feel like I have gotten a lot better at movement, though, at least. Which is nice. It's a good feeling. Wait. No, okay, there's no easy way down to that trim. I'll just go down to the palace grounds. Were you lore? No, that wasn't lore. What did I... Oh, that was a Dream Realm fight. Right, I remember. Okay. I'm always trying to remember, like, what the different markings I put mean. Because I'm only playing this game on, like, a weekly basis. I think I've done, like, a little bit of Hollow Knight off-stream, but I think that was just, like, a little bit of the Colosseum of Fools. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Dirtmouth. I'll get the key. Though I have no idea what the key does. Mask shard and a vessel fragment. How close am I to... could have bought another vessel fragment. Eh. Okay, did I need a key anywhere down in City of Tears? I can't think of any place that needed a key. I can also sell all the old Geo, though. Or, sorry, all the old artifacts I have for Geo. Again, though, I can't think what the key is for. Because once I had unlocked the thing next to the collector there, on the Royal Waterways, I didn't bother, I didn't bother using, a marker to, like, see where keys were. Or, sorry, see what, like, needed keys. And so maybe that's it, is just to save you some Geo from, like, buying that extra key from the shopkeep. But that doesn't make sense, then. I don't know. I might have to look that up later. For now, let's return to the palace grounds and explore the rest of Kingdom's Edge. Feels like an appropriate thing to do. Hidden station. There we go. Had you traveled to this one before? Okay. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't check what the other charms did. But hey, new charm notch. Okay, Nailmaster's Glory. Contains passion, skill, and regrets of a Nailmaster. Increases the bearer's mastery of nail arts, allowing them to focus their power faster and unleash arts sooner. Oh, and it's only one notch. I like that. Sprint Master. Increases the running speed of the bearer, allowing them to avoid danger and overtake rivals. Very nice. Map and Quill, Easement Sierra Mantis Claw, King's Brand, yes. Unless ancient places shall open before it. I can sell all these, but I won't for now, because I'm effectively keeping them as a bank. I don't remember if you were a difficult fight, honestly. And I don't really want to find out. Okay, and thus we go into the tram. And we send it this way. Press the glowing button. Yes, please. Okay, well, nothing over there, at least, so. Oh, yay. Oh, nice. That was quick. Yeah? Okay, secret area. Nice. You're gonna burst with a bunch of stuff, yeah. Oh, oh god, that's a lot. Okay. Still, I like this, though. Yeah, sure. Ow. Yeah, ever since Wanderer Nights, I've been very, like, keen on Grub Song. It's just... Whoa, hello. Oh, God. Uh... Yeah, just easier to do that. That has much more reach. Ow. Honestly, did not expect that. Pogo remains OP. Okay. Did I actually get all the dream? I don't think I got all the dream essence there. Just like a couple more. Oh, I did. Okay. Hardened tribe, light familiar. Alright, well, yeah, that does 2 hearts. That's wonderful. Fortunately, you're not too hardy. Oh, and it's these Beedrill guys. Get pogoed. Get absolutely pogoed. Of course, in a, you know, in a game about bugs, you gotta have bees. Okay. What's up here? Another area? Oh boy, 2 of them. That actually kind of sucks. Okay. It just keeps going up. Okay, so this is in Kingdom's Edge. I'm like right below where I was, right below the shortcut that I thought I needed to unlock. And yet there's no way up. I don't know, but I seem to be doing okay in this spot. Oh my, that's a bait. Oh, that's such... That is devious. Okay, well, anyway. Wasn't I supposed to be able to go up? There's some shortcut I'm missing? Or some hidden wall? Alright, well, we're back to Kingdom's Edge at least. Oh, hello. Yeah, this should be it. Also getting a good amount of geo from this, which is nice because it means I can maybe buy the soul fragment that I left behind. City of Tears? Maybe, maybe not. Acid pools. My much hated. Is there a grub here? Okay, well, now I'm a bit confused. Oh, wait, I have been here. Yeah. Okay. I could have, like, super dashed over that? I guess I didn't try going here before? I don't know. I could have super dashed this way. Okay, well that's neat. But I don't think it got me my shortcut. Let's see. Bees are generally a good sign. Wait, that's where this led? Okay, I guess I'll go there, but like... Just give me a minute to like... Oh, right, this is the... Yes, okay, so I have unlocked this shortcut now. Because that was propped up by a beam. But I want to go back to the hive. Oh, that's literally all this was a grub. Okay. Oh, that takes care of that, I guess. Okay, let's... get back to that bench. And then... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Can't really super dash there. That's just a bit of a fool's errand. Yeah. Alright, was not expecting those guys to jump that high, but here we are. Alright, yep, and there's the big guys. Okay, let's check out the map. Okay, still a good amount to explore in the hive. So I can go back to the palace grounds, take the tram, and then go that way. I feel like the way to get past those walls of darkness is somewhere over here, like it's in Deep Nest or Queen's Gardens. So that's going to be a long way back. I am not looking forward to that journey. Main station. It went over. Is there a quicker way? I guess, yeah, the quicker way is to get to King Station, go down to the palace grounds. But that's about the same, actually. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is just a matter of moving quickly. I'm not even trying to fight these guys. Okay. Now that we're done with that... Interesting that those guys give you no geo, but I guess they do respawn constantly. But at least the hits give you soul still. No, I want to go down here. Down this way. Yeah, and then into the hive from here. Okay. Let's go under first. Whoop. Wasn't paying attention. Watch where you step. Yeah. Now this is the correct way. I guess having them programmed that way is useful because then people can't just, like, farm hives for Geo. Whoop, hello. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. Yeah, I was still just wondering there that it's like, wait a minute. So there has to be a bench here, right? No lore or anything? Okay. Oh, that's a fun way to unlock a bench, actually. Okay, well, up and at 'em. Okay, game plan. Just go up forehead. Bench uvula. Yeah. Have you ever seen Monster House? That was actually really funny, because the chandelier, it's like, maybe the chandelier's the uvula, and it's like, oh, that's what it's called on a girl. And that's actually, like, a fantastic joke, just on all levels. Also, things are getting chaotic, and I need to heal up. I was hoping to get by them without fighting anything, but that realistically was not going to happen. Well, here we are. Also, I only did, like, the briefest of vocal warm-ups today. I'm hoping that I don't, like, feel it too terribly. Whoop. This has the potential to turn out very bad. Whoop. Did it fucking destroy the platform? It did. I just gotta get out of there. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay, that was very close. Big guy can't get up there. Also, I figured out why that's 2 hearts. It's because the guy touches you and it counts as an attack. I think so, it just, like, incidentally counts as 2 attacks because of that. Also, very glad to have brought Swarm here. Just makes this whole process easier. At least, like, less guilty? Less guilt-inducing. There we go. Took me a while to figure that out. Oh, I need a big guy to... Yeah. I need something else to destroy this for me. Alright, well you... Can they destroy the walls? I don't think these guys can destroy the walls. So close, dude. Come on. No, I don't think you can. Okay. Okay. I need to find a big guy. Yes, there you are. Aha. Come on, come here. Oh, okay, gotta make sure not to die, though. Okay. Oh, 2 big guys. Uh-oh. Nice. A little hidden area. Hopefully not a boss. Oh, just a shortcut. Nice. That's good. That is very welcome. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, that was about to be a massacre. Oh, hey, it's a boss. Yep. Or an encounter? I've Knight. You are not immune to Pogo. Oh, hello. Okay, I need to heal, like, desperately. Hmm. Somehow I avoided all that. Okay. It's not flawless, but, like, it is still really good. Oh, nope, defend. Do not heal right now. Greed. Okay. The greed paid off. Kind of. Hmm. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, at least I'm here. Oh, and that's the last area. I need a better shortcut up to that guy. But I don't think there is one. Okay. What do I care about? Mark of Thorns is pretty good. Defender's Crest might get me something. Steady Body I don't think will be useful. Sprint Master might actually be useful here. I'm willing to leave some Geo behind because I've gotten all the big caches. And then I don't quite have room for quick focus. I want to keep the compass on because I don't know the route back by heart yet. Not sure Balder Shell will help much. So I've only found like half the charms, which is crazy. Alright, let's try Sprint Master. Why not? Wait. That still leaves me with that one. I'll do Dash Master. Although I could see if Long Nail and Mark of Pride stack. Okay. I think I took off Gathering Swarm, which is fine, because again, not a whole lot of Geo being dropped or dropped in irrevocable ways. Ow. Yeah, I just gotta go. Oh, didn't work. Well, I narrowly dodged those. Super Dash absolutely annihilates those goops, which is actually kind of nice. Ugh. Okay. Still need to get some food because I'm still kind of hangry. But beating Hornet did do a lot for my morale, I think. Is it this way? Matrix level dodging going on? Eh. Certainly does feel that way, I will say. more so that the bees are just hella slow. Is it gonna start the fight? No, I think because I have to go to the other end of the arena. Alright, pogo time. I need to remember this isn't Hornet and that the attacks are, like, mostly grounded. Mostly. I was able to get off so much healing there, oh my god. Things get a little chaotic at that time, but it's not, like, unrecoverable. Oop. No, okay, that was just my fault. Which is unfortunate, because I actually did feel like I had that fight. Oh god, I'm gonna lose so... Well, I'm only gonna lose like 800 actually. It's not that bad. Oh, okay, but I am gonna fall back a little bit. Don't want to lose 800 geo. I'm glad I got to spend the, like, cash of 4,000 that I've built up, but, like, damn. Alright, and then heal up fully. And hopefully I don't lose any in the next room and can, like, get a bit of soul on the way. Next 2 rooms, I guess, but, you know, who's counting? Oh, there goes the attempt to not lose health. Oh god. It's just like a lot going on. Okay, well, you know, well-laid plans and all that. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's totally manageable. Hey, how much geo do I actually have? Oh, 1100? Yeah, that's actually pretty worth keeping. Honestly, might be worth to just dream nail there. Ah, dang it. Yeah. I don't really know what I did wrong there. I need to figure out a better way to combat the, like, spiky balls that he does. Need to figure out if I can deflect those projectiles or not. Oh, come on. Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, that was actually a pretty safe way to go. Bruh. Okay. I'm still getting used to, like... I just, like, ran into him too many times. Still just getting used to the fact that... Like, I mean, even after all the hours I've put into this game... Still getting used to the fact that, like, running into enemies hurts you. Like, that just... It's not something that is intuitive to me. Like, I get why it's there, but it's just... You know, like, occupying the same space as an enemy deals damage to you is not something I'm used to. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Really? Fucking really? It'd be like, ah yes, 4 B drills. Well, I guess it's 3, but fucking A, man. 1100 geo down the drain. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Oh, and the geo's gone. Neat. Nah, I wouldn't even really say sniped. It was just like, these guys are just fucking annoying. And they're really easy to pogo once you bait them. Okay, that was a snipe. They feel like Elden Ring enemies holding their attacks till the heat death of the universe. Yeah. I need to play Elden Ring. Because Night Rain seems really fun. And Elden Ring itself seems really fun. It's like Dark Souls plus Breath of the Wild is like... That, yeah, that sounds like something I would like very much. Because part of my issues with Dark Souls is the just kind of like Metroidvania style of, like, it doesn't really have Metroidvania progression except in, like, map design. And, like, map design with progression tied to, like, currency, tied exclusively to currency, I should say. Just kind of, it doesn't feel great to me, if I'm honest. Wait, I want it to go up. That's how I did this last time. Oh, wow, okay. Entering this fight with full soul and hearts is actually pretty good. We'll see how long it lasts, but, you know. No, yeah, that's cool. Just bounce right on top of me. Oh. Okay. Misjudge the distance on that. Nope. And again, I jumped into him. Gonna get hit, yep. Just taking the time to heal. Me doing like trigonometry to avoid this guy's attacks. Okay, well this is not a good spot. Nope, fucking, of course. That's annoying. Just he appears right in my fucking path. Okay, I just want to get past this shit past these guys as soon as possible. That may not be an option. Pythagorean theorem in my game about bugs. Yeah, I saw a video a while ago about someone. It was like a Valorant coach, and he was like legit telling people to like use the Pythagorean theorem to like, you know, kind of like measure out. I don't know. It was something about like reducing or like managing headspace. Or head level aiming. I don't know, something like that. I gotta find it again. I know the guy's name was like Prefect or something. But he was legit telling you, like, yes, use the Pythagorean theorem to figure out, like, your distances in Valorant. And I thought that was really funny. Also, Mist, have you played 2XKO? I feel like I had heard some of your thoughts on it, but I can't remember for the life of me what those thoughts were. I need to pay better attention to the tell of his different attacks. Yep. The backhand is the, like, short dash. Okay, come on. Fucking... A little bit, but then it stopped running on your computer, and the only thing Riot support would send is AI-generated help deck messages that had nothing to do with your issue. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. People are like, oh, AI reduces workforce costs, and it's like, the fucking... There's a reason you spend money on workforce costs. It's for customer service, you asshole. Like... There's not a shortcut up here, is there? That would reduce a lot of my headache. I'm getting back to this boss. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Sad. Okay. Fuck Riot and their stupid Vanguard. Yeah. Yeah, just like general fuck kernel level anti-cheat. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. Like, Heist of the fucking Century is gonna be the person who actually claims Riot's, which is still ongoing, by the way, their $100,000 bug bounty for, it's like very specific with their anti-cheat, like anything below it is like 10,000 or less, or anything that's like less severe of an exploit is like 10,000 or less. But for like hacking their kernel level anti-cheat specifically with, I forget what the term is, but basically like no-click code execution on someone's computer. Like, it's $100,000 if you can if you can exploit their kernel level anti-cheat, and of course you report it to them first, right? Like, you know, responsible disclosure and all that. If you can use their anti-cheat to run code on someone else's computer without them clicking anything. Like, they just need Vanguard anti-cheat installed. very few people are going to expose a 0 day like that. I mean, yeah, that's the idea, right? I personally don't think they're actually offering enough for it, given the potential that it has. Like, I think, if you actually... And so it's sort of a bit of a farce in that sense. Like, there is an argument to be made for the length of time that a bounty has been in place and unclaimed as, like, social proof of something's security. But, at the same time, right, like, if nobody... is it because it doesn't exist or because nobody has tried to claim it, you know? Well, fuck me. Because, like, in order to get, like, a 0 day kernel level anything, you need, like, a team of people. Like, you're not going to get that, from a single individual, right? And it's like, it would probably take a whole team a year. So, like, team of 5 takes them, like, full time a year, right? That's only 20,000 that they spent on one bounty. You know, if they're splitting it amongst the 5 of them. Like, you either need a team or, like, years of experience. And I think, like, even with 10 years of experience, if you spend your entire year trying to do Vanguard... Now, granted, I think the upshot of something like that is that the, like, whatever you use to exploit that might also be usable to exploit some other kernel level thing, but at that point that's more of a Microsoft thing, and they may just, and Riot may be determined that it's like, oh, well, you know, this is Microsoft's fault, not our fault, so you're ineligible for the bounty. And it's like, okay, well, fuck you. Like, I'm sorry I just saved you, like, a PR disaster. I don't know. Although, kind of on the note of hacking, something I found very funny. So I watched this, if you want to, I can send the video, but I'm not gonna, like, repost it on my channel or anything. There was this, or is, I should say, this Destiny PvPer Manstrel, which, like, the name honestly kind of tells you everything you need to know about him, but he specialized, like, he's made a whole thing off of, his whole shtick was, like, specializing in a specific exotic weapon in Destiny PvP, and, like, did it very well. Like, you know, props to him for doing so and, like, sticking to one thing and mastering it. I think that that's sort of something that's lost in a lot of shooters. Like, that's really only something you see in fighting games nowadays, I think. But he, there was this exploit where people could kick everyone from a fire team, or, like, kick them to orbit, essentially, like, disconnect someone else. Has responsibly ported and just waiting for the grace period to be over. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, is that, like, I mean, that has to only be, like, 6 months, right? And we're talking about, like, a 5-year standing bounty. I don't know. It's just weird to think about. Also, real quick, what's 10,000 kilobits in gigabytes? Or in gigabits? Can't do that. Right, 10,000 kilobits is... It's like 0.1 gigabits, right? Anyway. But yeah, the grace period, like, it's sort of this weird, and again, back on the social proof argument, that it's like, has it gone unclaimed because no one has bothered to claim it, or has it gone unclaimed because it is, like, actually impossible? And I'm not sure the distinction actually makes that much of a difference. But anyway, on the Destiny YouTuber thing, he basically, like, participated in this exploit that's like, oh, like, Bungie only listens to 100,000 kilobits, roughly under a gig. 10,000 kilobits? Okay. I'll have to do that math later, because I am, excuse me. I'm actually starting to, like, with streaming, with multi-streaming in particular, I'm starting to, like, come up against some kind of data cap that Comcast has. I don't know if it's because of streaming or if it's because of something else, but like I just need to keep an eye on it. But yeah, this Destiny YouTuber basically like did an exploit and then got mad that he got banned for like ban evasion because he was doing the exploit on his brother's account. And he was like, but I got banned, like my main account got banned for it. And it's like, dude, you were doing an exploit and they found your IP. You're lucky they didn't IP ban you. And he's like, I was just doing this so that Bungie would pay attention because they only pay attention to streamers. And it's like, you are in a place of privilege where they actually do pay attention to you. Because of like your audience. Like your audience is niche, yes, but you still have more of an audience than 99% of the Destiny community. And it's just this very entitled take, and I remember it specifically because of the level of entitlement. Okay, so I can destroy them early. But yeah, like it was just unique in the way of like entitlement that was presented. Because it's like, dude, like you got banned for ban evading. Like, how do you not realize this? Like you play gray hat games, win gray hat prizes. Like, so yeah, so that's when I think about, gray hat hacking, that's what I always think about. God, it would help so much if I could find a better shortcut to that guy. Also, I'm not sure, that... Oh. Sorry. Dashmaster is actually helping me. Took me a second to think about it. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just moving on. 10,000 kilobits is 0.01 gigabits. Okay, that would make sense. But I just need to, like, watch my data usage because, I mean, fuck Comcast. But, like, you know, what am I going to do with ISP monopolies and all that stuff? Not really much to do, spoiler alert. Yeah, I like looked at it and it's like, when did they re-implement data caps? Like, and it didn't give me a breakdown of whether or not that was download or upload speeds. Or sorry, not speeds, download or upload limits. Because I'm not honestly downloading all that much, but it's like, if I am, then it's like, I guess, okay, actually watching streams for like a couple hours a day does actually take up like that much data. It's all in one. Yeah, that's bullshit. So I got way too greedy there. Yeah, this part actually does kind of fuck me up. Something fierce. Yeah, because this guy's jumping around and shit. How was I able to heal 3 there? That's actually astounding. Oh god, not Tice. And I'm dead. So much that you just pay the overages. Yeah, and at least, like, you accept that. Yeah, they can do that. Right, but, yeah. And I guess, like, that's the one useful... Like, I don't like satellite internet, because of storm reliability. Like, I think, like, the situations in which satellite goes down are, like, the situations in which I want internet most. Which is why I don't like that, but, like, that's kind of the only way to disrupt it right now, outside of regulatory change. Also, I'll give this fight, like, 2 more tries. I think I'll actually just end stream early, because I am enjoying this boss and I want to beat it. Not beat, but, I do need to eat, and I'm going into work relatively early today. So I want to, like, make sure, you know, my food is taken care of. Oh, come on. Might want to check and see if it's in your area. I've checked both fiber providers I know of in the area. One of them is Google Fiber. They don't go up to my house yet. Though there is a, like, local fiber provider that I would actually be very in favor of getting, because I think, like, it's just better to have, like, even if they aren't, like, so it's not hard to beat Comcast customer service, admittedly. But even if their service is, like, just as bad, I would rather deal with the local business because it's easier to hold them to account. But yes, fiber would be amazing, and I doubt I would have a problem getting my parents on board with that. In terms of, like, upgrading to that in our house. But we also need to... I'll send you a picture of it later. But we need to resolve a nightmare of a wiring scheme that we have. Like, we had a... I just gotta show you. It is this, like, bare bones switch. I mean, I don't know if you can even call it a switch. Yeah, no. Fiber, love me some fiber optic internet. It's honestly just comical. Like, I know you said, oh no, and that is the correct response, but, like, on some level it is just funny how bad it is. Oh, nope, okay. This is just not the run. Nope, yeah, not the run. Ugh. Alright, well, at least I know, like, what swatting at those things does, which is just displaces them, which, I don't know, doesn't feel the most helpful. Yeah, I don't think Dashmaster is doing much. I think that this guy is low enough health that Shroom and Thorns are actually, like, pretty useful. They also might be pretty useful for, like, getting past these guys. Also, Thorns plus Grub Song, I think, is also just a very powerful combo, considering it's only 2 notches. Alright. I'm gonna lock in on this next one. I'm not gonna try to talk. Excuse me while I be silent foot for a minute. Okay, so it is useful to swap one away. At least that's what I'm feeling. Not great. Unfortunate. Ooh, oh god. Almost dashed into him. Fuck. Alright, no, I gotta look after myself. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you for showing up. I will send you pictures of horrifying IT. Actually, that might be something fun to post to my channel. If it goes viral, I'll tell my mom I said hi. Or tell your mom I said, I don't know. There's some joke in there. Anyway, I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Eat some food, drink some water, stretch, go running, go climbing. Go climb a tree. You know what? Yeah, go climb a tree. Climbing trees is fun, and you won't be able to do it for much longer. Or you will if you're in the southern hemisphere. I'm applying for jobs in Australia, so wish me luck. Yeah. See ya.